Welcome to the Syras video guides. For this video, I'll walk through the typical workflow of a double screening project. We won't cover things in Syras that are major features like screening and deduplication here. We have specific guides that go into that more deeply. So here I'll string together the whole flow from the team administrator, so you can see what it's like to manage a double screening process start to finish. Okay, so first thing I'll do is sign up for Syras. To do that, I'll go to beta.syras.org and enter my email address and password. Now, before I can create a project, I'll need to confirm my email address by clicking on a link from an email that I get, just like you'd expect from an online service like this. Right, so here I am signed in with my verified email account. I can change my details under the account tab here, like my full name. If you've realized you've created an account with the wrong email address, or you want to use a different email address, you'll need to abandon your first account and start again. We don't have a change email process just yet. This becomes really important when dealing with other team members or collaborators. So I can now go ahead and create the project. Once I create the project, I'll be able to open it and then hit Manage to go to the main dashboard for the project admin. Syras has two user types: a project administrator and a project collaborator. The person who creates the project is the administrator by default. They'll be doing most of the heavy lifting running the project, like importing references, deduplicating, and assigning work. And this manage screen is where all that happens. Collaborators don't get any of that. They can only screen articles and export results of screening. The first thing you'll be doing is importing articles. Syras accepts a number of popular files and formats. Ensure that you select the right format that matches what you're uploading. Here we have a RIS file that actually has a .txt extension. This will still work. This upload process can handle files of up to 32 megabytes, so you shouldn't have to worry about splicing your files. You can import a number of files, and if you totally bungle your imports, you can start again by selecting Replace All Project Data in the upload process. Okay, so you've got all your references imported, and you're ready to deduplicate. If you're interested in the depth of that feature, it's time to head over to our other video to check out all the magic there. If you're lucky like me and know that you don't have any duplicates, it's time to set up screening. For a double screening, you need to get your collaborator set up. Enter their email address in the collaborator section and add them to the project. They don't get an invite just yet. Next, you'll need to assign them to the All Articles set. You'll both be screening the same articles here. Once assigned, you can send them an invite. If they've signed up in the meantime, double check what email address they used to sign up. They got to match exactly. You can easily remove them and add a different email address if you need to. Okay, now you and your collaborator will be set up to complete the screening process. If you want to see all the magic of screening, head over to our video guide for screening. Let's take a quick minute to look at what your collaborator experience will look like. They'll have a similar email onboarding experience to you. They should sign up and then click on the Accept button in the Syras email invite. If they sign up as part of clicking the invite, they'll need to verify their email address before getting started. We recommend double, triple, and quadruple checking that your collaborator has signed up with the same email address that you invited to the project. It's common for students and academics to have multiple email addresses. They must match here. Once verified, they have a similar view to you with a more limited set of actions. Here you can see the main thing they can do is screen articles. All right, you're done with your screening, and so is your collaborator. You know this because we emailed you with a heads up that they completed their screening. Now it's time to deal with disagreements. The project administrator can collate the set of disagreements with this disagreements button here. This creates two sets of articles to work with. The first is the set of articles that both participants agreed on, and the second is a set of articles that both participants disagreed about. You can go ahead and start screening those articles as the project admin if you're having a conversation with the other collaborator. Alternatively, if your collaborator needs to be doing that screening process, you can assign your collaborator to that set of articles and they would be capable of screening that at the same time. Okay, you've both gone through that disagreements process and you're ready to wrap things up. You can select Export All Included to get the list of included exports. Here you can download as RIS or EndNote XML formats in order to continue with your preferred tool for the full text screening. It's worth noting that we're always improving Syras and making things better. If you see something that looks different here, your best bet is to take a look at our written documentation for accurate details on how things work. This video is mainly for helping you get a feel for how you can use Syras for the whole systematic review journey. Thanks very much for watching.